What if I told you that the biggest thing stealing your life isn't failure, isn't fear, and isn't even other people? It's something you do every single day, without noticing. Something that feels normal, comfortable, even productive. But in reality, it's slowly deleting your future. And the scariest part is, you might be doing it right now, while watching this video. So here's the real question. Are you actually using your time wisely? Or are you just feeling busy while going nowhere? Because 90% of people don't lose their dreams in one big moment. They lose them in small, invisible minutes that look harmless, but quietly destroy everything. And today, you're going to see the truth most people avoid. Not motivation, not fake positivity, just the uncomfortable truth about time, your habits, and the life you're slowly building without realizing it. Since you were young, you were told something that sounds smart. Take your time. You're still young. There's no rush. And it feels comforting, right? But here's what nobody tells you. Time doesn't move slowly. It moves silently. You don't feel days disappearing. You don't hear weeks passing. You don't notice years collapsing behind you. Until one day, you look at your life and wonder, why am I still in the same place? Not because you're lazy. Not because you're stupid. Not because you didn't try. But because you believed you had more time than you actually do. And that belief, it's the most dangerous lie in the world. Here's how time really gets wasted. Not in dramatic failures. Not in huge mistakes. But in tiny daily choices that feel meaningless. Scrolling for just 5 minutes. Watching one more video. Waiting for motivation. Delaying the hard thing until tomorrow. Nothing looks dangerous. But stacked together, they become a quiet prison you don't even see. And the worst part is, your brain helps you stay there. Because comfort feels safe. Effort feels scary. And change feels uncertain. So you tell yourself, I'll start next week. I just need the right mood. I'm planning. I'm thinking. I'm preparing. But deep down, you know the truth. You're not preparing. You're postponing. There's a moment that happens in people's lives. A silent, painful realization. It doesn't come with noise. It doesn't come with warning. Just a simple thought. Late at night. I'm running out of time. Not old. Not finished. Not too late. But no longer early. And suddenly, the distractions feel stupid. The excuses feel empty. The delays feel expensive. Because you finally see what time really is. Not hours. Not days. But chances. And once a chance passes, it never negotiates to come back. So let me ask you something honestly. If nothing in your life changes for the next 5 years, same habits, same routine, same delays, same comfort, would you be proud of where you end up? Or would you wish you started today? Take a second. Really think. Because your future is not built in one big decision. It's built in what you do tonight. After this video ends, most people say they're tired. Tired of trying. Tired of starting again. Tired of feeling stuck. But the truth? You're not tired because you worked too hard. You're tired because your energy is leaking into places that give you nothing back. Endless scrolling. Pointless comparison. Voices telling you you're late, not good enough, not ready. So your brain escapes to the easiest comfort available. Not because you're weak, but because comfort is designed to trap you. And slowly, your days stop feeling meaningful. Not painful enough to change. Not good enough to enjoy. Just numb. And numbness is the most dangerous place to live. Because when you stop feeling urgency, you stop moving completely. Wasting time doesn't look scary. In the moment, there's no alarm, no red warning light, no instant punishment. That's why it's so dangerous. Because the real cost appears later, years later, when opportunities feel smaller, energy feels lower, dreams feel unrealistic, and you start telling yourself a quiet sentence that breaks everything. Maybe this life isn't for me. But it was. It always was. You just didn't protect your time when it mattered most. And time, once spent, never forgives. Here's something honest. No one says enough. You don't need more motivation. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need to feel ready. Because the people who change their lives don't feel ready either. They just start. While scared, confused, imperfect. And something powerful happens. After they begin, clarity appears. Confidence grows. Direction forms. Not before action. After it. Which means one thing. Waiting to feel ready is the slowest way to destroy your future. Your life will not change because of this video. Let's be honest. Motivation fades. Feelings disappear. Reality returns tomorrow morning. But change can still happen. Not through a huge promise. Not through a perfect plan. Through something much smaller. One honest decision. To respect your time. Just a little more. Starting today. That might mean doing the hard task first. Studying 30 minutes even when you don't feel like it. Turning off distractions earlier. Choosing progress instead of comfort. Small actions. Almost invisible. But repeated daily, they rebuild an entire life. Imagine someone not very different from you. Same dreams. Same ideas. Same feeling that life could be bigger than what it is right now. They always said, I'll start soon. Just after this week. When things calm down. When I feel ready. And every time, the delay felt small. Harmless. Temporary. Days became months. Months became years. Nothing dramatic happened. No huge failure. No big disaster. Just a slow, quiet, drifting. Until one ordinary day, they looked at their life and felt something heavy in their chest. Not pain. Not sadness. Regret. The kind that whispers, you had time, and you didn't use it. And the hardest part? They couldn't go back. Not to yesterday. Not to last year. Not to the moment where starting was still easy. Because time has one rule. No one can break. It only moves forward. This isn't just a story. It's a future that quietly waits for anyone who keeps delaying their life. Not because they're bad, Not because they don't care, but because they believed there would always be more time later. And maybe that's the most dangerous sentence a human can believe. I still have time. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. And that uncertainty alone should be enough to wake you up today. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your life is being decided right now. Not next year. Not when you graduate. Not when things get easier. Right now. In ordinary days that feel unimportant. Because success is rarely one big moment. It's hidden inside boring daily discipline. No one applauds. Reading when you don't feel like it. Practicing when it's hard. Continuing when results are slow. Simple things. Repeated longer than most people are willing to try. That's the real difference between regret and pride. One day, you will meet a future version of yourself. Not in imagination. In reality. And that person will be created by what you choose today. What you ignore today. What you delay today. So when that meeting happens, will they thank you? Or silently ask, why didn't you start when you had the chance? Change doesn't always arrive loudly. No dramatic music. No perfect timing. No clear signal telling you, now, your real life begins. Most of the time, the moment that changes everything looks completely normal. Just a quiet decision made on an ordinary day that nobody else even notices. But years later, you realize that was the moment. Your life split into two paths. The path where you stayed comfortable, and the path where you finally began. And the distance between those two lives started with one small choice. Time is strange. When you waste it, nothing happens. No pain. No punishment. No warning. But when you respect it, everything changes slowly. Your mind becomes sharper. Your confidence becomes real. Your future becomes possible. Not because of luck. Not because of talent. But because you stopped treating time like something unlimited, and started treating it like the most valuable thing you own. Because it is. In a few seconds, this video will be over. Your screen will change. Life will continue. Nothing around you will look different. But one thing can be different. You. Not completely. Not magically. Not perfectly. Just enough to take one real step tonight. Maybe a small step. Maybe an imperfect one. But real. And sometimes, one real step is all it takes to change the direction of an entire life. Years from now, you won't remember this video. You won't remember my voice. You won't remember these exact words. But you will remember one thing. The day you decided to stop wasting your time. And if that day happens to be today, then this wasn't just a video. It was a turning point. If you want more reminders that push you forward when comfort tries to pull you back, subscribe. Not for me. For the future version of you that's still waiting to exist.